Hi guys, welcome back to another FSD video. We are on the version 13.2.2 and I just wanted to drive across the bridge today. I want to see how this thing is going to perform. So put in the address. We are going to drive towards Philadelphia. I'll be crossing the bridge. We're going through different route that we haven't tested on the FSD 13.2.2. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, checking some other videos out. I make regular content around FSD and some other stuff as well, so feel free to look at some other content and also subscribe if you like what you see. So I always go over my FSD settings. So I am on the hurry mode and my offset setting is at 40%. For my pedals, I am on plaid. Since this is a Model S plaid, I try to keep it on plaid, but that does not have any impact on the FSD. But the profile, especially the hurry profile, I have noticed that it works a little bit better, at least for me, and with the 40% offset, right? So I try to play around with these settings, and like I think the sweet spot for me is at 40%. And I try to switch profile between hurry mode and different modes as well, but majority of the time, as you have noticed if you've been following this channel, that I keep it on hurry mode and sometimes I switch it to standard. But ever since the version 13.2.2, I have only driven it on the hurry mode and it's working fine for me in terms of lane changes and everything else. So far so good. The route looks good so far. We will have a little bit of a traffic, but that's about it. I just got a first warning here to pay attention on the road as I was looking at the screen. So far guys, like I have driven a lot on this version and I only have good things to say about it. If you've seen my previous video, I bashed the FSD a lot for certain things, but this version I think so far has been performing really well and it's very stable. When it comes to like stopping at the stop signs or stop lights or changing lanes or like making calls in real time, everything has been really improved, and it's working pretty much the way I want the FSD to work. There are a few minor things which are still there, I think, which may be addressed in the future. There's still no pothole detection, so please still pay full attention when you're driving. If you see any pothole, just take over and move around it, because FSD is gonna go over it. And then second thing is, I always again like emphasize that you still need to pay full attention even the car is driving by itself. Be ready to take over at any point, just in case if something you think FSD is not going to be able to handle. So that's that. It was snowing here a few days back, and the roads still have a lot of salt and that kind of stuff. So I'm still running on the summer tires. So gotta be very careful when you're driving on the summer tires, especially in like extreme cold weather, but it takes a little bit of time for tires to get warmed up. So I'm still running the stock 21-inch wheels with Michelin Pilot 4S tires that came with the car. So we will make a video about the tires and where am I with that for now. So far I can just tell you that I did not notice any uneven wear. I mostly drive on these kind of roads that you're seeing, and try to keep it in the medium setting for the suspension, so that's also helping me. Okay, so as you can notice, like I don't even feel like that the car is being driven by a robot or it's automatically done. It's so subtle that you don't even feel it, right? So that's the best part about this version so far, that the braking, the stops are so subtle that you don't even feel that the car is driving by itself. Kind of feel like somebody is driving it. see during this drive too if we have to intervene in any situation. We are going to be crossing the bridge, so we will be going through a toll booth. So that's another thing that I want to see, whether it's going to go through the easy pass transponder or the cash only lane, because car by now should learn that there's a transponder in the car, although I don't put it on the screen. I just have it here, but I have gone through the toll booth several times, so let's see if the car is gonna figure it out on its own. We saw, like in previous versions, that cars sometimes when on FSD was getting confused, so we'll test that piece out too today. I try to keep my videos uncut as well, so that you guys can see in real time, how FSD reacted in a certain situation. So, feel free to skip forward as needed. So far we are good. I haven't done anything so far. The car is driving by itself, stopping at the stoplights and then moving again on green lights. So we are 2 miles away from the bridge, and then we will be entering Philadelphia. It will be interesting to see how the car is going to drive in the city. Just to let you know why I'm going to the city, I am going to pick up my film stock. So I do make other videos as well, as I mentioned, on the channel. You can also see my work on Instagram. I am shooting majority of the time through film cameras these days. That's something I started doing last year, and I'm just going to get my negatives that are developed for the photos that I shot. So hopefully they will be good enough to be shared on social media. So my Instagram link is in my profile. You guys can check my work out too if you are interested in camera related stuff or photography as well. So I do make videos about that on this channel too, so something that is gonna come up as well. It's really cold today as well. We are around like 33 degrees. Okay, so we are gonna go towards the bridge in 0.3 miles, it says. Speed limit on this road is 50 I think, yeah, and then we are going at 57ish. It's fine. Taking the ramp now, as you can see. Again, I am not doing anything. The car is pretty much driving on its own. Interesting to see what happens when we cross a bridge into the city, because city driving is a little bit different than you see here. Putting my suspension back in the medium. Okay, it's changing the lane. As you can see, the car is moving a little bit slow in front of us, so we change the lane. Okay, so let me remove or bring the speed down, because it's going a little bit over. So that's what happens when your offset is that high, so you can always bring it down. So I'm just gonna set the offset to 55 max, as the speed limit is 45 here. Okay, so That's the only thing I adjusted so far. Okay, so let's see. Keep left for easy pass and keep right for the cash. So let's see what the FSD is gonna decide, and if I have to jump in and make the car go into the easy pass lane. Bridge is coming up, as you can see. There's a construction going on too at the toll booth. So far, let's see. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, it's trying to go towards the right lane. Let's see. There are cars behind me, so again, I'm ready to take over just in case. Oh wow, look at this, how intelligently it changed the lane, and it is going in the easy pass lane. It figured out that there's closure here, this lane is closed too, so this is really good, guys. Okay, and they have increased the toll here too. It's not just New York. This used to be $5 before. Now going into Philly is gonna cost you $6. Don't even talk about New York. Those tolls are just outrageously high. They have introduced something called congestion kind of tax, so we jacked up the toll prices. And when you go into the city in New York, I'm talking about, like specifically, the roads are still messed up. I don't know where that money is going. They're not spending anything on the infrastructure, but they keep on raising the taxes. Okay, so far so good, guys. Completely seamless. We are on the bridge. Speed limit is 45. We are going at 55. It's fine. I'm just gonna... Okay, the car is already doing it, so it's just slowly, gradually passing the truck. People in front of me, if you can see, they're going above the speed limit. I don't want to do that. So that's why, you know, that offset setting that I told you, like, becomes really good. I've set it to maximum of 55, and I can increase that if I want to. But in the city, I mean, in my local drive, daily drive, 40% offset works perfectly fine. Since we are going on a different route today, I have to adjust that manually, which is really neat. And on the yoke, you can actually use this to move left or right between different profiles too. So we're still on hurry mode, as it's showing up here too. Okay, so changing the lanes again. Fine. We are going towards central Philadelphia area. Okay, so let's see if it's gonna follow the navigation, because we should be in the left lane, and it's giving the signal now, coming in the left lane, now going towards New York. There we go. Again, so far so good, no interventions at all. We are gonna merge onto this highway. I don't know if you can see the video. In the video, the skyline for the city is that way. Okay, so traffic is coming from this lane too, as you can see from here, and we are gonna be merging onto the lane that is, and the traffic that is coming from this side too. So this guy is coming in front of me, so that's fine. Let's see how FSD is going to handle this. There's a lot of traffic coming from this side too. We have merged onto the highway. Let me just double check my suspension. We're still in the medium. It's fine. Okay. speed limit is 55 here, and we are going at 55. I can now increase the offset if I want to. So let's see, let's do 60, 62, 63. Okay, we're picking up speed now. If you look at the traffic that is moving, it's definitely going above 65. So we'll just try to follow. Look at this, taking another exit, and as you can see, right in the front is Philadelphia City, the beautiful skyline right there. Perfect view. Okay, in 1 mile I think we may have to take the exit, so let's see what the FSD is gonna do. It is actually changing the lanes. This, guys, this is next level stuff. I can't you know, say any bad thing about this version of FSD. This is so good so far. Tesla's FSD team has definitely done a great job last year, bringing so many updates and bringing this version and bringing the FSD where it is today. It's so good. Okay. And back there, when it changed the lane, I saw the emergency vehicle giving a signal to go left. Maybe that's why it changed the lane. I don't know. We have to test more, see how the FSD reacts to certain vehicles, like emergency vehicles, or like the construction vehicles giving any signals. Okay, we are in the city, as you can see, and it's a lot of traffic. People are merging and they are going to be driving like maniacs. So let's see how our FSD is going to handle this. Okay, light turned green. Okay, let's see. This person is trying to merge. Okay, in 200 feet we have to make a left turn. We are moving to the left. Okay, I am actually very close to my destination too. We're almost there. So if you're still shooting film and you want to get it developed in the Philadelphia area, this is the place to go. It's called Indie Photo. Really good service and quick service too. Okay. Only 0.4 miles to go, guys, but I wanted to give you a full-on demonstration how this works. So we'll go a little bit further. Let's see where it is gonna stop. So far so good. I'm really impressed, and like the more I use this, more confident I'm becoming about like the abilities of the FSD and how it can be used. We are very close to unsupervised driving at some point. I think it's just about the laws and stuff. Once those laws are passed, I think the cyber cab is coming out too, so it's gonna be unsupervised kind of driving too. So it'll be interesting to see if Tesla gives that ability to the consumers as well. Again, it's gonna be tied to a lot of regulations and stuff. If you're still watching, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, provide me your feedback in the comment section down below as well. And you know, I'll definitely engage with you in the comments as well. Okay, so that's exactly where I want to go. The place is right here on the left side. That's where I have to go. I am gonna take over from here because I usually park in this area. This is a street and that's where I park. So guys, I'm gonna stop the video right here. So as you can see, this is completely seamless. Like, it's working so good, and I didn't have to do anything at all in this drive. From New Jersey to Philadelphia, the car drove by itself completely without me doing anything at all. So that tells you something about the FSD and the capabilities that are there now. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching, guys. Thank you.